Hello students, in this video we are going to learn our second lesson, A Soldier's Son, written by Shobha Ghosh. Before going to the lesson, let me ask you a question. Have you ever watched the Republic Day parade? During those parade, small kids, they will be coming to the president's place by the elephants. Then after that they will be awarded with medals. Have you seen? They are getting awards for their bravery. Though their age is young, they will do some extraordinary brave act so that they are given awards and they are honored in the Republic Day. Okay, so this lesson is also one of the boy who got bravery award from the President of India. Okay, let's go to the lesson. This is the first paragraph. The plane was veering and shuddering in the sky. It was losing height rapidly and hurtling towards earth. It would be a matter of minutes before it crashed. A figure fell out of the fiery object that was plummeting down to earth. A white structure mushroomed and opened like a flower in the sky, and the man floated gently down with the wind to the ground. Okay, this is the first paragraph. So this lesson starts with like this. A plane was veering and shuddering in the sky. Veering meaning is change in direction. Okay, shuddering means vibrating. Okay, a plane was veering and shuddering in the sky. This is not the usual thing. Usually you can't see a plane which is going randomly in any direction and vibrating. We won't see any flight like this. But a boy was watching this. A plane was going in different direction and it was vibrating in the sky. Then it was losing height rapidly. That means it is going to fall to the earth. Hurtling means uncontrolled manner it is coming to the earth. Okay, hurtling towards ground means in an uncontrolled manner the flight is coming towards the earth. In a matter of minutes it got crashed. Okay, it's falling from a greater height to the ground in just fraction of seconds. A figure fell out of the fiery object. That means a pilot who was in that plane, he jumped out of the fiery object. Fiery object here it is the plane. The plane got fire and out of that the pilot jumped out. Okay. That was plummeting down to the earth. So the fiery object, the plane is plummeting down to the earth means plummeting meaning is falling at great speed. Okay, in a great speed the flight was falling to the ground. That time when it got fire, the pilot jumped out of the flight in the sky itself. Okay, this flight alone it's burning and it's coming to the ground. And in the sky itself the pilot jumped out of the flight. Okay, a white structure mushroomed and opened like a flower in the sky. Okay, which is opening like a flower? The parachute. Okay, the parachute is opening like a flower. It's a white structure and the man floated gently down with the wind to the ground. Okay, so the man, he is just gently coming down because he is using a parachute. So he won't fall very suddenly. So he is coming gently by the wind to the ground. So here you can see in the picture. Okay, so this picture you can see there is a burning flight there. The pilot jumped out of the flight and he is coming down slowly and near the trees. One boy is standing and watching the scene. Okay, this is the scene which is described. Now moving again to the lesson. A small boy, 10 or 11 years old, had been watching the plane for some time. The boy emerged from the clump of trees. He had seen the plane shot down by the enemy fire and the pilot parachute down from the flaming plane. He came out from the darkness of the trees and reached the wounded pilot. So this small boy, how old he was? He was like 10 or 12 years old. So he was watching the plane for some time, how it was coming in a vibrating manner, everything he was watching. That time he was standing near the clump of trees. Clump of trees means cluster of trees. Okay. Then after he also saw that the plane was shot down by the enemy. Okay. Then the pilot came out of the plane by the help of the parachute and the flaming plane, everything this boy was watching. Then after the pilot have landed to the ground, this boy came out of the darkness of the trees because he was first standing in a cluster of trees. So it was full of darkness. Then he came out of that cluster of trees and he went near the wounded pilot. Okay, to see what happened to the pilot, so that he ran to the pilot. Third paragraph. Come with me, sir. The enemy will be here by any minute. There is no time to lose. There is an army camp nearby. You will be safe there. Okay, these words are said by the boy to the pilot. The boy went to the pilot and he started telling like this. Come with me, sir. Okay. This boy want to help the pilot, so he is asking the pilot to get up and come with him so that he will be safe in the army camp which is nearby. Okay, because the enemies are coming to the spot. The enemies will come at any minute. Okay, they are very close by, they will come at any minute. So it's better to go to the army camp. Like that the boy is telling to the pilot. The pilot staggered, tried to take 2 or 3 steps but collapsed to the ground. I can't walk. My legs are probably fractured. Can you do something for me? So who is telling all these words? These words are said by the pilot. Okay. The pilot staggered. Staggered means unable to walk. Okay, because he got wound, no, so he is unable to walk. He is not stand also. He is not able to stand. He is about to fall. That is only staggered. Okay, 2 or 3 steps also he can't take. He collapsed to the ground. Collapsed means fell down to the ground. I can't walk. My legs are probably fractured. These are said by the pilot. He is telling I can't walk. My leg got fractured. Fractured meaning bones are broken. No. Okay, that is called fractured. Can you do something for me? So he is asking for the boy to do something. Okay, let's see what he is asking to do. The child could see it was with great effort that the man could talk. Yes, sir, I will do anything you want. So he is seeing that it's a great effort of the pilot to talk because he is wounded and it's very difficult for the pilot to talk. So he is thinking like that. It's very great to talk. And he is accepting. Yes, sir, I will do whatever you want. Okay, he is accepting with the pilot. You are small. Better don't take a chance, he muttered under his breath. Okay, this pilot is thinking this boy is a small boy. Okay, better don't take a chance. Don't want to take a risk. Okay, he muttered means murmuring. He is telling in a lower voice to himself itself. You are so small, don't want to take any risk. So like that he is murmuring. Not a chance, sir, a certainty. What do you want me to do? This boy is telling, I am not going to take any chance at all. I am sure of doing. Certainty means very sure of doing anything. Okay, certainty means no doubt, very sure. Whatever work the pilot gives, he is ready to do. Like that, he is accepting. Next paragraph. The man's hands were bleeding. He fumbled inside his pocket and took out a packet of papers. Take this to the commanding officer of the army unit, he said. Tell him this must reach the Air Force Station Ambala by night. Tell him to take care of it and make sure it reaches Ambala on time. Now run to your life. You must avoid the enemy. Will you be able to do it? So these are asked by the pilot. So the pilot's hands were bleeding. Okay. He got wound and it was bleeding. Bleeding meaning is blood is coming out. Okay. That is called bleeding. He fumbled inside his pocket and took out a packet of papers. Okay. So by fumbled means clumsily. Okay. Clumsy means not in an arranged manner. Okay. He just put his hands into the pocket and he took out packet of papers. Okay, that's what that papers were not arranged properly. Okay, take this to the commanding officer in the army unit. So the pilot is asking the boy to take these papers to the commanding officer in the army unit. Okay, and tell the commanding officer that these papers should reach Air Force Station Ambala by this night. The same day night it should reach Ambala. Okay, so they have to take care that surely it should reach Ambala by tonight. And he is asking the boy to run very fast so that he have to avoid the enemies, because everybody, both of them knows. Okay, they know that enemies are very close by and at any time they will come near. So he is asking the boy to run very fast and make sure. Will you be able to do like that? He is making sure. Okay. Then next para. Yes sir, I will do it. But you, the enemy will catch you. So the boy is asking, yes sir, this work I will do. But what about you? You will be caught in the hands of enemies because they are very close. Then pilot is saying, don't worry about me. I can escape. I will try and distract them. You run and hand over the packet. So the pilot is saying, don't worry about me. I will escape by distracting the enemies. Distracting means just the concentration of the enemies will turn to somewhere. That is only called distract. Missing the concentration, that is called distract. So he is asking the boy to take the packet and run very fast. Okay children, with this I will end this video. I will continue in the next video. Thank you.